Mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check, mic check. I'm Julio Mejia, and I'm an 18-year-old undergraduate student at Bentley University, studying public policy and business studies. I'm the youngest Dominican elected official in Massachusetts history. I am the youngest Dominican elected official in Lawrence's history, and I currently serve as the vice chair and school committee member at Greater Lawrence Technical School. I chose to get into politics to give back via public service, to get involved, to create an impact for the next generation of leaders, including my siblings who are growing and my family. The first time I jumped into politics, I was 14 years old, and I started working as an intern for my first campaign, which was Joe Kennedy III's race for US Senate in 2020. And there was a debate between Joe Kennedy and Ed Markey, televised. After that debate, my eyes opened, and I realized that this is what I want to do. I want to give back to more families and other families that are like mine. I then joined the now mayor, Brian DePena, as his youth coordinator, in which I was responsible for coordinating high school and college students at 16 years old. Then that led me to becoming a special assistant in his policy and external affairs office. I remember walking into the front doors of City Hall and just seeing people coming in and out, and I'm just walking up the stairs to the third floor of the corner office. And I know from that moment that this is where I was meant to be. In April of 2023, I was still applying for colleges, and I came up with this wild idea that just popped in my head. I had decided I was attending Bentley University, and the day after I woke up and I said, I'm going to run for school committee. I talked to my family, my friends, I went to the community and announced my run, and it was a shocker for everyone. And it took months and months to go into the community and reach out to voters and talk about my vision for the school board and for education as a whole. And I won in November, the general election, and took out a 38-year incumbent and was sworn in January of this year. I am one of 7 that is responsible for governing the school and evaluating and hiring the superintendent, making sure that our school is held accountable and is inclusive of its students and the community, while managing the school's budget, which is over $50 million, and also advocating for policies that benefit our students, including at the local and state level. Growing up in Lawrence was not easy. My parents came to this country in pursuit of the American dream. My mom was an accountant and my father was an asbestos worker. My mom came from Puerto Rico and my father immigrated from the Dominican Republic. I have 7 siblings, 8 including me, 5 brothers and 2 sisters. We grew up in a working class family where we work and live paycheck to paycheck. Lawrence was known as the city of the damned and as a sanctuary city, and it is now known as a city that is developing and a growing city, economically and socially. Lawrence has given me the opportunity to succeed. I was educated in Lawrence. I grew in Lawrence. I work in Lawrence, and I serve the community of Lawrence. This past December 2023, I submitted a home rule petition to the Lawrence City Council to allow 16 and 17-year-olds to vote in local elections. And the reason why is because we've had elections that are just historically low on turnout. Nowadays, the younger generation are more civically minded and engaged than ever before. I attended Notre Dame Cristo Rey High School, which is a college preparatory high school and has an integrated corporate work study program for high school students to work basically in corporate America. The model of the school, the mission and the values that it holds, it stands up to me personally. When I applied to Bentley University, I saw that the same values at my high school were at Bentley. I chose Bentley because once I stepped on campus, I saw people that looked like me. I met professors that came from the field, that were accountants, lawyers, and I knew that the business aspect of the curriculum here at Bentley was important for me personally and professionally, especially at the school board level. Running the school board is like running a business. Running a city is like running a business. As part of coming to Bentley, the Multicultural Center also stands out a lot to me. It's a center that is unique, it is welcoming, it is diverse. The people that I have met in the Multicultural Center are now my friends, and I know that they will be friends that will last a lifetime. Education is a powerful tool for positive change. It pushes you to go for your goals, to be ambitious and persevere. As of right now, I am focused on finishing my career at Bentley and continuing my service on the school board. I plan to run for re-election in 2025. My vision is inclusivity, accountability, and making sure that the parents, families, and communities are well represented.